Good afternoon and welcome to live action here at the Raymond E. Gishad Stadium. And we want to say we appreciate your company each and every afternoon as we broadcast these matches live and AI live from right here, Rainbow City, Anguilla. This afternoon, your commentator will be Tony Fleming. And just in case you're wondering, maybe you're seeing the scoreboard and looking at 60 minutes on the scoreboard, and it's a 1 goal to nil lead. And if you were watching last night as well, when this game was postponed, so to speak, due to some technical difficulties with the lights, what we can say to you is that the EastEnders, they are playing against the Little Soldiers, and when we left the match last evening, they were witnessing what was a penalty, that is, to really push the score to 2 goals to nil, but the organizers have decided to restart it at the 60th minute when play was stopped, and what they are going to as well start with the penalty as well. So this is a continuation of the match that was well, not abandoned but postponed due to the technical difficulties of the lighting on the park, and so we just about continuing the game here this afternoon. So another 30 minutes to play in this encounter between the EastEnders and the Little Soldiers. The EastEnders, they are in their white and orange shorts. The Little Soldiers in the red with white trimming. And live action is just about to start. The referee is Mr. Harley. He's assisted by Millington and Mr. Fleming as well. And as always, we appreciate you viewing these matches. I must say that you are very enthused and very excited with what we've been producing so far. And when things are not going right, you always update and inform, so to speak. And so we want to thank you very much for that as well. We look to do our best to bring you the live broadcast, not just the picture on the television, but the commentary as well, as often as we can. But sometimes we are doing double duties, double shifts, so to speak, and it sometimes causes a problem when it comes to the actual commentary itself. So we are just about to get started here. The referee and the referee's assistants are already in their position. It's going to be the EastEnders. The EastEnders, they are just about to take the penalty kick. And it's a goal, easy goal there. He just chipped it wide into the right upright of the goalkeeper there in the Little Soldiers goal. And it's 2 goals to nil in favor of the EastEnders. And I can tell you, the EastEnders they are first time comers here in this year's tournament. This will be the first time they will be taking part in such a tournament. The Little Soldiers are one of those veteran teams who has been in and around there and find themselves in a spot of bother here, down 2 goals to nil. Here is the Soldiers mounting an attack, but put into touch there by the EastEnders. And it's going to be a throw-in, and Coach Colin Liddy, he's beckoning for the players to come forward. 2 goals down with less than 30 minutes to go. Blocked there by the number 25 player there for Little Soldiers. Partially cleared there by the EastEnders. EastEnders coming away with it again. Here is the number 6 player. Try to dribble past number 23. And the player going down and just over the ball. Number 13 clears and EastEnders cleared out. Here is number 4, ball blocked. Push further forward again, and that's going to be a free kick. A handball there by the EastEnders midfield player, Harley, blowing the whistle. Here we see a free kick taken quickly. Here is Little Soldiers. They're trying to mount an attack. Black there, number 22. She's trying to bolt her way in, but stout defending there by the EastEnders. Here is the number 23 player for the Little Soldiers in Delia Harrigan. And booted upfield. Number 4. Remisha Richards. Only can find the boot of the EastEnders player there, but one back there by the number 9. She just boots the ball upfield. That here is number 22 in the person of Ainisha Kati. There's a shot on goal, but collected there by the keeper. And what the Little Soldiers need to be doing is try to maintain position as much as possible and look to string some passes, as opposed to the back and forth that we have seen here so far in this half. Both teams interchanging position. Here is Little Soldiers coming over with it on the far side. One back there by the EastEnders. And then it's going to be a free kick there to the EastEnders, leading 2-0. Goal that you would have seen scored today came from the penalty spot that should have been taken last evening. Ball is booted downfield. The EastEnders forward. She's dribbling towards goal. Thwarted and cleared there. Here is Little Soldiers trying to come away with it, but blocked there by the EastEnder midfield player, and the ball goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in. Throw coming in, and the referee Harley and his assistant have judged that that throw was an illegal throw, foul throw. See a throw taken. The Soldiers trying to mount an attack. The players bundle off the ball there and can't grab a hold of it. Towards the number 22 player there for number 23 there for Little Soldiers. Here is the number 12 there for EastEnders. Finds the player on the far side. She's challenged and loses it there. The two players tussling for it. They come together. This could be dangerous. Carty and number 2 coming across stoutly and taking no chance. Just knocked it into touch for a throw in there deep into the defensive half there of the EastEnder. Remember, at 7 o'clock this evening, we will have the presentation ceremony for the Under-17 Championship. Just the break of the female match this afternoon that should get on its way anywhere around 5 o'clock. It should be the youngsters, and they will be playing the Gazelles. The youngsters versus the Gazelles will be our first match this afternoon. Remember, this match that you're seeing at the moment is a game that was postponed due to the one of the malfunctioning of the lighting, and hence we are running the continuation. We're into the 67 minute of play with the EastEnders. If you have just joined us, leading some 2-0. Number 9, leaving the ball drop, and things he leaves the ball drop, and now here is number 12 coming away with a nice move there by the number 12 player, and in an effort to find her teammate there, the ball was blocked into touch, but nice little shift move there on the line. By 11 throw in, and that's going to be a throw to the Little Soldiers. I have the list for the just throw taken quickly, but cleared into touch. Taken, but that's going to be throw there. Number 9 not being able to control close to the touchline. It's going to be another throw for the EastEnders. Throw taken quickly. Number 11 punches it to number 12. She looks up, dribbles, finds number 6. Number 6 trying to run onto it. Is she going to get to that one? Yes, just barely kept in there. Number 4 passes to, but covered there by number 12. Number 12 it is. Ball being given away there. Blocked there by number 6. She's bundling her way in. And number 22 in the person of Anisha Carty just boots the ball into touch for a throw-in. Taken quickly, trying to control. There was the player there for the EastEnder, but not being able to do so, and it's going to be a goal kick. Here is the EastEnders trying to mount an attack, but it's been cut out there by the number 16 player in the person of Rekisha Leverett. Here is the number 6 player for EastEnder. Here is Anisha Carty. She boots the ball upfield. Number 25 trying to run onto it, and she's blocked there by the defense there. And number 18 trying to boot the ball upfield, but the player's right in the way, and ricocheted. Here is the Little Soldiers trying to boot the ball upfield, cut out there by the defense there for Little Soldier, for East End. And still the ball is with East End. East End, still the ball is still with Eaters, number 23 winning it, but number 13 giving it away there, number 13 in Quanisha Wilson. This is the Little Soldiers again, trying to get back, at least to pull a goal back, but not really getting the um, connections on the linkage of the passes. And the coach Colin probably would have seen enough. Number 16 in Rakisha Leverett, she makes way for number 15. That's Amber Romney. So Amber Romney, Rakisha Leverett making way for Amber Romney. This is number 23, Zelia Harrigan. Finds Romney for her first touch. Yes. So the little soldiers, they're looking to get on the score sheet, but the EastEnders are really defending and defending stoutly. As we see the um, youngsters, they assemble down in front of us here in our comments booth in the um, green and black, but they are here is EastEnders trying to clear from the back, but she's challenged heavily there by the number 26 player. Pushing her further forward. She tries to cut the ball back in, but only to find an EastEnder. And here is Woodley now. She just boots the ball upfield. Number 24 having a shot, but blocked. Again, here is the little soldiers. They're trying to look Carty, shot and goal, but one going way over the bar. And the little soldiers, they're really trying to see if they can get a goal. Yeah, the little soldiers, they're down 2-0 and time running out. We are into the 73rd minute of play. Remember, this is a continuation from the match that had to be postponed due to some technical difficulties in terms of the lighting. And there's going to be a change. The number 14 player in that of Aliqua Gums, she is going to come on for the number 9 player, in Lakeisha Marcel. Lakeisha Marcel makes way for Akila Gums. Here is Carty. She goes further right to number 26, the number 26 player there in Tejanique Rogers. Cut out there, one back there by the little soldiers. He turns around, Tejanique. Here is EastEnders now. They're mounting an attack. See the 3 defenders in front to beat. Here is the EastEnders trying to push further down the wing. The number 20, is that the number 16 player? Player just coming on there. Just being able to thwart the movement somewhat, and eventually the ball is being put into touch for a throw-in there. They are certainly in front and are looking to continue the pressure. Like I said, the little soldiers, they certainly would want to have the bulk share of the possession with just another quarter of an hour to go. And they trying to get a goal back to make this a little bit more competitive and to make this a little bit more tighter. So it was a quick goal kick there taken, and Harley not pleased that the ball was not settled properly, and looking to See, kick taken, but only to the player, and there's a shot and goal, but just going wide there. Poorly taken goal kick there by the goalkeeper there in the Little Soldiers goal, just giving it there to the East End player, and she was not able to at least steer it and get a shot on target. Here is East End trying to mount an attack, but the ball is with the number 23 player in that of Zelia Harrigan. She pushes for the right to number 9. Number 9 giving it away. That one is going to roll into touch for a throw in there to the Little Soldiers team. That one is going to roll into touch after throwing. So the EastEnders, Little Soldiers, they're really not making the use of the position being given to them here this afternoon. You see heads going up. Carty, number 22. She's driving forward. She's cutting into the box now. She looks up, tries to go further, closer to the goal. She's been challenged. She has to cut back. And a shot and goal, but the goalkeeper nicely collects. And no trouble there. She boots the ball upfield. Partially controlled there by, here is number 8. There is number 8. Number 8 in the person of Kaylee Durant. Number 14 blocked there. Too slow on the pass, so the ball is with Eastern again. There's some tussle there. Eastern getting it to poke, but number 22 player is being challenged heavily there, and she looks at the referee as if to say, am I not getting anything? But referee hardly sees nothing wrong with that. The balls ended up into the hand of the keeper there in the Little Soldiers goal. She booted partially just off of the 18-yard box. It's Woodley who just, that's Carty, who just came, who pushed a little further forward, that is. And Carty misses. The ball is with the EastEnders. EastEnders trying to string some passes together, but cleared. Here is Rogers. It's Little Soldiers. Number 25. Nice move there by the number 25 player, but met there by stout challenge there by the EastEnders. And here is number 14 coming away with it now in Aquila, the substitute Gums, but giving away. Amber Woodley boots the ball upfield and partially cleared again. Number 9 trying to hold on to it, but the goalkeeper coming off a line nicely and really gathering well. It is 2-0. We are into the 80th minute of play in this continuation of this match, the Little Soldiers versus the EastEnders. Like I mentioned, the EastEnders, they are doing their first. They're playing in their first tournament today. Well, this year, that is. And I think the first game they would have played, they ended up in a draw. And so they probably would have started off well. Number 9 there in the person of Michaela Romney not being able to control, and it's going to be a throw into the EastEnders. And it's going to be another throw-in again to the EastEnders. EastEnders just rolling over the ball a bit, but doing good work and trying to thread the needle. That would have been an excellent pass, but not being able to pull it off. Here is 23. Again, trying to tread the needle is number 12 there, but not just getting on the heel of the EastEnders. But ball is still with the EastEnders. Nice turn there by the player. She has a tame shot at goal in which the keeper is equal to the task. She comes and collects, comes to the edge of her box and just boots the ball halfway out, only to find the player there in the EastEnders jersey. She tries to push the ball further forward, and here is, and this is going to be a throw in. Sloppy work there by the Little Soldiers player. She should have tried to at least boot that ball upfield as quickly as possible, but she has given away a throw right at the corner flag. Throw coming in, control there. That's a clearance. That ball is going to roll into touch. It's going to be a goal kick there. Little Soldiers. Given away there again. EastEnders. Number 14. Kayla Gums. Boots the ball upfield. The goalkeeper comes off line. Collects. Boots upfield. But every time she boots the ball upfield is finding an East End player. Here is Rikisha Carty. Rikisha. She turns. Cut out there. Here is the Little Soldiers, number 24. Just boots the ball upfield, only to find the defense there. Nice turn and cut, but pick up the. Here is Carty. Carty shot on goal, but goalkeeper right in the range and no damage done at all to the goalkeeper there. Here is Carty. Carty, she has a powerful boot. Carty. And she's been taken down. And what is it going to be? Is it going to be a goal kick? Well, that looks very, very close in the box there, but referee Harley says the referee spots the ball right almost on the line of the 18-yard area. But it's going to be the number 22 player in Ainisha Carty there for the Little Soldiers. She's over the ball. She has a very powerful shot. The area looks very clustered. Not too sure from my vantage point if the goalkeeper has a see at the ball. There's lots of traffic in front of the goal. Lots of players both in from various teams, and it's shot on goal, and there's another shot to rebound, but the goalkeeper equal to the chance. They are collecting nicely. I thought that had that ball gotten through, it could have been trouble, but on the rebound, she was able to collect cleanly. Partially controlled there, but it's that number 23 there, Zelia Harrigan, doing a lot of work in midfield. Carty trying to get something going. Yeah, the ball been ping-ponging off of the players there. And it's going to be a goal kick. We are 4 minutes and 25 seconds away from the final whistle. So the next match after this one will be the Youngsters versus the Gazelles, two of the more senior seasoned teams. Here is Carty. Here is Scott trying to dribble around the defender there, number 18, but well done. But poor clearance. Here's Rogers just slipping over her feet there just a little bit. Here is Carty trying to get onto the ball. Rogers trying to pass to her player, but finds the East Ender one back there, but giving away again. Here is number 14. Number 14 in Gums. Number 14 in Gums. Here is here is Gums, but running out of space. Certainly running way out of space. You see a clearance going further forward. Miscleared there, number 9, trying to run on to goal. But what I'm noticing that the EastEnders, they certainly looks a lot more sharper than the Little Soldiers. They are not giving away anything at all. They are really closing down swiftly, not giving any chance, not giving any space for the Little Soldiers to mount an attack to get a shot on goal, and that's working well for them. We are into the 89th minute of play, still 2-0 in favor of the EastEnders. If you have just joined us, we want to say good afternoon to you. If you are with you, yes, we want to say it's a pleasure having you again. Again, the EastEnders closing out sharply, not giving any space at all. And, certainly a typical testament to the coach in that of Cleo Ham as well. Always pushes you to get on the ball quickly, and that is what they're doing. It's going to be an infringement there, just maybe about some 35, 40 yard, well, maybe about 35 yards out. Here is the EastEnders trying to defend their 2 goals and coming away with it nicely. I'm just giving away there, but at every turn there is an East End player. Is Woodley missing out. Gums there trying to control but loses out. And it's going to be a throw in there to the Little Soldiers. We are into injury time now, which is only going to be a minute of injury time. So it's I can I can tell you for sure that the little soldiers, they are certainly not going to be able to get a point from this game because we're into the dying stage, the final kick, so to speak. We see, where there. Here's Carty trying to get in. Carty trying to get in, but the EastEnders wall their players certainly causing up a bit of bother. And yeah, we're going to go. The referee probably will just look at his clock now, and I'm certainly sure this is going to be the final kick of this of the whistle. And that's it. That's it. That's it. The final whistle have been blown. And in the end, it's the EastEnders really just continuing from last evening, picking up the remainder, the remaining 30 minutes of this match. Were able to score the penalty from the penalty spot and secured that 2-0 and all 3 points, and been congratulated by their coach there in Mr. Cleoham. And I'm sure commiserations to the little soldiers, both all the players, they're touching hands, coaches are touching and shaking and, just congratulating each other as well. The officials, all of them have been given their due respect. But the little soldier will certainly have to go back to the drawing board. And we want to say congratulations to the EastEnders, the team just coming through and just coming in the first time. They are certainly going to feel good of themselves. They have gotten all 3 points, and it's really interesting to check to see what the point standing are, because I think it's going to be an even tighter competition between the female teams this season, because the defending champions have not certainly looked their regular dominant self, so to speak. Last match I was here commentating. They were able to got a draw from that game, coming from behind and drawing the match. So not really looking their fluid self as they are accustomed to the superstars. The EastEnders, like I said, new kids on the block, and they are certainly posing a challenge among some of the most senior teams here in this year's 2022 competition. Remember, coming up shortly will be the youngsters, and they will be coming up against the Gazelles. The Gazelles were at the second place team in the championship, and they will be looking to see if they can get back and win in ways as well. And I'm certainly sure the little soldiers, who have been one of the teams up and coming, they will be looking to stamp their mark and things, as well as we see both teams are just about getting their paces in, getting themselves ready for this evening's match. So, again, if you joined us and was wondering what was happening and how come the match would have finished in 30 minutes time, it was just a continuation of a match, the game that was slated for last evening, that was postponed due to technical difficulties with the lights. Until we come your way again at the top of the hour, we want to say the pleasure was all ours, and thank you for joining us. And we are looking forward to be joining you again at the top of the hour when we bring you our first match as we round out week 8 of games. We bring you the first match for this evening will be the youngsters versus the Gazelles. We are going to break at 7 for the under 17 awards ceremony, and then at the bottom of the hour, maybe just about 7:40, we will bring you our featured game for this evening. That will be the Kicks United versus the Ducks United. Ducks unbeaten and looking to go back to the top of the table. That is going to be a mouth-watering encounter tonight. We would want you to stay with us throughout the entirety of our broadcast. Until then, we take you back to Master Control.